Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and in the hustle and bustle of our Hyundai Elantra and Kona N press event, I entirely forgot to shoot an intro or an outro for this video. So here's a little bit of a voiceover from our Winding Road shoot. Yes, if you didn't know, I also shoot the Winding Road magazine YouTube channel videos. A little bit of a walk around and kind of introduction here to the car. We've got tons of driving impressions coming up here, shot properly. But as you can see, this is in the intense blue. The Elantra N comes in a few different colors and two transmission options, 6-speed manual or the dual clutch automatic. Both are very good and kind of maybe the right choice for the right buyer. I really like this intense blue. I would get it in either this blue or the all black to kind of make the intense black plastics on the front of the car a little bit more subtle. You know, the brighter white and blue colors look pretty, but not really with the big black gaping grille. But anyway, let's get behind the wheel here and I'll get you to some of my impressions. Here we are out driving the Elantra N, a car we've been excited about for a while. It's probably my favorite driving N product. I prefer the hatchback style of the Veloster. It's a little quirky, it's a little more useful. But the Elantra is significantly more premium inside, and the sedan form factor really makes for some great driving. The suspension feels better with the longer wheelbase. It might not feel quite as quick and snappy in the corners, but it does make for a more refined driving experience. It does have a little bit more power with the Veloster. We're dealing with 276 horsepower in normal mode when you press. Actually, I don't know if this one has the 286 mode, because in the DCT car you can press the N grin shift and that gets you an extra 10 horsepower for 20 seconds, but maybe this car doesn't get that. Either way, you're not really going to notice 10 horsepower that much. What you do notice is the relatively lightweight, just over 3,000 pounds for this manual car. No sunroof in the manual transmission. You do get a sunroof in the DCT car, which raises the center of gravity a bit, adds a little bit extra weight. So I would go with the manual car. The DCT is really, really good. I love driving it. I actually really like driving it on track as well. But the DCT weighs over 100 pounds more than this car, and I don't know. It would be tough. It's a pretty darn good manual transmission. You do have the rev matching, a lot of different drive mode adjustments, so I think I'd probably be going manual. Took a little page out of BMW's book, and Hyundai has two N buttons here. So you got N mode and then Custom 1 on the left and Custom 2 on the right. And that makes it so you can swipe over here on the main screen. Oh, just kidding. First go N mode. And then you've got all these different things. You've got your throttle, your braking, oil temp, engine temp, what speed you're doing, what gear you're in. You can set up certain circuits. Go to the right and you can customize all of your different settings for everything from rev matching, suspension settings, steering. And when this thing is in full tilt mode, it's really quite aggressive. The longer wheelbase helps it not be so jumpy like the Veloster and the Kona N, but it certainly still is an engaging driving experience. The manual Elantras are the loudest cars. They have the loudest exhaust, and on top of that, if we go back to that screen, where are we at here? And mode, I'm glad you can do this while you're driving. It's not necessarily the safest, but you can do it. Go into performance options, active sound design. You can change this to TCR. Now listen. So you've got the outside sound of the exhaust, but then also kind of this raspy interior sound as well. And it is more subtle than a lot of other performance brands, but I love how you can change it and turn it off. What a novel concept, right? Just go just like that, and it's gone. Why doesn't Nissan offer that? Why doesn't BMW and Subaru and Toyota offer that option, but just be able to turn it off? I like it though. You can hear the differences right there. Here's with it off, and then here's with it on. And that one's actually a completely different sound. So this is actually really cool. I'm playing around a little bit with the custom sound settings. You can make adjustments all the way from the amount of noise, the driving sound, and then specifically how you want it curated between whiny, bassy, and throaty sounding. How could a manufacturer have not come up with this at this point? That's so smart on Hyundai's part to put that in there and create that customization. Because you can't please everybody without a degree of customization, and they did that. So that's really smart on their part. The manual transmission's arch nemesis. Stop and go traffic. Got a little bit of track time with the car as well, so we'll go through some of the track footage with both transmissions. Unfortunately, the windows had to be down, so the audio is not fantastic. So we'll just leave some of this in here and then wrap it up. Thank you all so much for watching.